Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
Yay. Yes, I can hear you great.
Okay, good.
How are you doing?
I'm good. You?
Good. Doing well. Is the connection okay?
Yeah, pretty good.
It's good. Okay, cool. So, I guess I see Frank is in the comments. Hey, Frank. But we'll wait for a few more people to kind of jump in. I know Will
Okay.
is in the comments. Is Darren in the comments? Going to be in the comments too? Oh, yeah. I figured
Of
that.
course. They're going to be teaming up on us.
You know they are. You know they are. They're gonna try their best anyway.
Right?
So, I guess to start out, you want to actually introduce your name and stuff. You're
Well, my
Alicia.
name is I'm Alicia. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um I'm Alicia.
I know he didn't just call that. He called us Lady Midget Fest.
I know. I told Darren, I was like, all I see is my head. I'm so short.
Yeah, I'm
I
short
need a
too.
stool.
It's funny. I have one. I have this. It comes up and then it goes down.
Oh, there you go. I'll be like,
So yeah. But so oh yeah, okay. So go ahead, finish introducing yourself.
well, I'm Alicia, and I don't know. I've never done lives, and like these guys just threw me in
Hey,
to
look,
the Shark Tank.
trust me. I understand. I understand. So so I guess I'll ask you a few questions if that's cool.
Yeah,
Um,
that'd be better.
yeah, okay. So one of the things I guess, how did you get into reptiles?
Well, I've always loved reptiles from since I was little, and I remember I always tell this story, but I remember I went to the zoo with my grandparents when they came to visit from Indiana, and my grandpa was picked. I was like 6, I think I was 6 years old. He was picked to help hold up one of the big pythons at the Sacramento Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that day I was just like, oh, I'm in love. I want one. And my mom was like, no,
Not happening.
no. So I always wanted one. I always wanted to get into them, but I never really did until I met Darren. And then I was like, oh, what? You have what? I was like, I'm in love.
So how did you guys meet? How did you and Darren meet?
We met online
Oh, okay,
on
okay,
Facebook.
okay. All right. Yeah. So Will and I met in the gym. Um, that was like what 9.5 years ago now. But
Okay.
I know he always was like, he had an affinity towards reptiles. Like he always like joked around about snakes, and his kids had snakes, and so I was never. Oh no, that was not gonna happen. And now like behind me is like 115 freaking
Oh,
snakes, and I'm in here by myself with them, which I'm cool with now. It's like I don't
you're
know.
good with them now?
Yeah, it's I'm good with them now. I mean, like I'm still not 100% like if one is I know one is a little bit more food driven or something and it like is ready whenever you pull the drawer open or something. I'm like, I'm gonna let you
Right.
handle that one. That I had like three at the beginning of it that I called like feisty, spicy, and I think I called the other one assy or something like that because they were all
Oh, I
female.
love it.
Yeah, and they were all like really I guess real spicy. Like they were real food driven. So they were like
Right.
ready to get that food. Look at him. He's in there saying that I'm a stalker, that he took me home and I wouldn't leave. That's a lie. That is
Oh,
a
See, I can't see all the comments.
well, what is it? Why can't you see them?
Let me
Um
see.
there's probably like a little tab over at the very top to the side that will let you into the actual comments. Mhm. Look,
Hmm.
I can't believe him. Hmm.
That's so funny.
I see
You
Miggy
know
is
that.
in the comments. Miggy's Morse.
Hi,
He's always
Miggy.
fun. He's always fun. So in honor of Miggy, I'll ask you this question. How do you like working with the rats?
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
The smell isn't great, but I don't mind it. It doesn't, it's fairly easy. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Well, I always tend to like, I mean, I'm terrible because I went and picked up our rat order last week, I guess it was, or the week before. And I saw this one in there that he was so cute, and he was like trying to come up the thing, and I'm like, oh no, I cannot do this because I already have one. I have a feeder fail. His name is Stuart, and he like rides around on my shoulder.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and nobody. It's funny because I always pick on Will because he will not touch the rat. Like he will pick them up by like the forceps or whatever.
The tongs, no. I'm scared.
I just pick them up.
I'm not good with the tongs and the rat tails. I don't know how hard to squeeze.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't want to hurt them.
So it's like they would just fall, and then we're searching for a rat, and that's no fun.
No, that's not any fun. Because once they get out, they're gone.
But in regards to the ones that I, handling the ball pythons,
yeah,
I'm good with, except some of these.
Some of those. Now, what are those behind? What are those behind you? Are those
the
big
breeder
ones?
females?
Oh, the breeder.
Yeah, the breeder females. Yeah. Sometimes I'm good. I'll open like you said, I'll open a tub and I'm like, whoa, okay. And I close it back. And I'm like, okay, you got this.
Yeah.
Like, she's so mean. But yeah.
So
like, you got food.
You've gotten tagged, right?
A few times, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't yet. I think that would be like a moment where everybody should probably like, Will should probably be filming me 100% of the time when I do that, because I'm gonna have like a absolute meltdown. I know I will.
You won't. I don't think you will. I thought I would. The first time I got bit, Darren was like, "Man, I wish I had that on recording." I'm like, whatever. But it was my fault because we were feeding.
Right.
And Darren threw a rat in, and it was on the edge, and I don't know, something. The tub was still open, so I went to like knock him in the tub or something. I don't remember. And she came out and just tagged me right on the finger.
Got you.
And it was on the bony part, so it hurt.
Oh, so it did hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, bruised immediately.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how I will be able to like handle it. Like I would be like falling out on the floor. He calls me a drama queen. I'm not a drama queen. Don't call me that.
Listen, if one of these breeder females bite me, I might be like that. But it was a juvie. It wasn't a full grown. Yeah, it was a juvie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So how much time do the animals take per week for like you specifically?
Me specifically?
How much time a week?
Are we talking rats and ball pythons?
Well, yeah, the whole kit and caboodle.
Weekly, I want to say like 4 hours? No, 5 hours?
5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, five weekly. If we do, all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5. He's over here.
Is that geckos too?
No, that does not include geckos.
I didn't think so.
No, that's a whole different day.
Yes. So my son Abel, he's in the comments too. It's a sharp life. He's like sitting there putting in all caps that I am a drama queen. I am not a drama queen. You're not drama queens.
No.
But yeah, so the geckos, they take you how long?
5 hours.
5 hours.
Weekly? Well, no. Like 4 hours.
4 hours.
Like 4. Yeah.
That's not terrible. Like we have.
No.
Yeah, it's not bad. Because I mean, like us by ourselves, like one of us doing it, it'll literally take us 10 hours to do the whole facility, like a day. So we'll do Mondays and Thursdays, we feed, and then that takes like 10 hours a piece. So, but
Okay.
the snakes not so much, but we just spend more time, I think, on them because they're, you're constantly pulling and kind of spot cleaning. With the geckos, it's not necessarily like that as much. You like take the whole thing out.
I feel like the geckos are more work than the ball pythons.
I do too. I do too. I feel like that. I feel like they're not as well. Obviously, they don't have to have heat and all that kind of stuff, so it's a little different. But like they seem a lot more involved as far as their cleaning and their food and stuff like that than the ball python.
And making sure they shed properly.
Yeah, their humidity.
The humidity. We were talking about that the other day. It's just like you don't have the right humidity, then they get the stuck shed and it's the toes, and then you got to do the saunas, and which takes time. More time.
Keep talking. I'm changing a battery in our camera.
Oh.
So I can hear you, but I can't see you.
But yeah, so with the geckos, it takes more time, but once they mature and they get older, it gets easier.
I will say that. I'll agree with that because, like, our hatchlings, obviously, they have a lot more trouble, shedding at first to begin with. And that's why we use the little, the smaller containers, because we can keep a better eye on them and help them a lot more. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I am almost back on.
The smaller containers, what containers do you use for the hatchlings?
Those little hatchling racks.
Okay.
Yeah, they're little hatchling racks. Let's see. How are we doing? You can see me again.
Good. Yes, there you are.
Yeah. So let's go back to the ball pythons since we're exotic creations.
Right.
So, like, over the years, what has been like yours and Darren's, I guess, together, your biggest motivation for moving forward into the business, and so like from hobby to business or whatnot? What's your biggest motivation?
Being full time.
Being full time. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. It's definitely what? But it's
freedom.
I don't know.
Freedom.
Yep.
Yeah. Freedom to
100%.
to do what you want to do, to be able to spend time with your family, to be able to go and enjoy experiences and stuff.
Yeah, because it's definitely hard juggling working and then doing this.
Yeah.
It's like the days aren't always the same because of work,
Right.
So, yeah.
Yep. I mean, it is. I remember whenever we were both policing, and I mean, like, legitimately, we were working 10 and 12-hour shifts and then coming here and doing 10 and 12-hour shifts with the geckos and working on the business and the social media aspect and all that kind of stuff. So it makes a big difference, like, when you can step back from the actual 9 to 5, the day-to-day, or for our purposes, the third shift life, and just maneuver all of that time over to the snakes and the geckos for us, the reptiles in general. So yeah, like I just feel like the motivation to be full-time is absolutely probably number one for us. That was like, we were just grinding, hustling, like absolutely just putting blood, sweat, and tears into it constantly. We're coming in the house.
A lot of loss of sleep, lack of sleep, right?
It's done. Hey, Katie.
You want to like come home, relax a little bit, but if you relax a little bit too long, then you're like, so you just got to come home, grab a snack, and get to it.
Because if you sit down, that's it. That's done.
That's it. Yeah. Don't shower.
Uh-uh.
Don't eat too much.
Don't. That metabolism will kick into overdrive and you'll be asleep on the floor.
Exactly.
So now, how do you feel about Darren popping out of his shell the last year?
I love it. I love it. I love it. The morph market thing, it's going. It's up.
Now,
we got some animals on there.
Yeah. Tell us, how many yen does he have posted? Like what? 24?
I'm sorry?
Something like 24, I think he said he had posted.
24, 26?
Nice.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yes. So
got them up there. There's some older ones, but they, got to make room.
Yeah. Well, move them out to make room for more and for better.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So, now, did you go with Darren to visit with Canova back?
Yeah.
How did you enjoy that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun meeting everybody and just being able to see the entire full facility as well as his property, which is beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So let's get to the actual snakes. What's your favorite program?
I'm really excited for our Stranger Clown.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't wait. They're working over there.
They're working over there, so you can't show us any of those. They're doing their thing.
Not yet.
Show us one of your favorites.
Oh, one of my favorites. Let's see. Okay, hold on one sec.
Ooh, we're about to get to see some pretty stuff.
So I like this one. I'm like you. I like the pretty colors.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
So I'm guessing you're like into the candy and the banana and stuff like that.
I love banana. Banana was Darren's first ball python that I saw. And I was like, oh my God, I love it. It looks like a banana.
Yeah, right. Yeah, with spots. I think that's the only thing that I don't like about it. There's only like that.
Really?
I like the spots if it's like a lot of them.
So this is Inchy Candy male. I don't know if the colors pick up really well, but he's very, let me see.
Yeah.
Can you tell, does he look purple or does he look more brown?
He does. He kind of, especially in the middle, like in the middle of the patterns, like he does. He looks like, you can tell it's kind of like a purplish. It's crazy because when you see these things in person and like you put the correct light on it, it's like,
there we go.
That, yeah. See there, it's like it glows, which is like ultraviolet to me, and that's just awesome to me. I like that.
I think he's just so gorgeous. I love him.
Yeah.
The colors, I'm like, please don't lose your color. Don't brown out.
I know that's the crazy thing. Like, so, because we were so used to, well, especially me, but we're so used to like the geckos when they're born, they're really not much to look at, and then they progress to bigger, better things, and that's what a lot of people were saying. When I was first learning about it, is like the ball pythons, like when they're babies, that's probably the prettiest, color wise and stuff that they are.
Purple. Yeah.
Just like purple. Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. I told Will, I was like, I want a purple snake. And he's like, good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that,
Yeah.
Right? And then this one here is he's pretty cool too. He doesn't have purple color, of course, but he's a banana phantom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's cool. He's
really cool.
Yeah, he's really
his nice. Yellows are bright. I don't know if you can. Oh yeah, you can really tell.
Yeah, you can see. Nice.
Going for the heat.
Yeah.
How about you? What is your favorite?
So I got a couple. I've got so one of them is the Banana Super Sentinel, which, hold on, I'll show you. But the Sentinel is like probably one of my favorite, like, altogether. Here he comes. Now he's got a lot of spots. This guy does. He has like a ton of little spots. If you can kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, he's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really, really pretty. So the banana super sentinel, and then we're just waiting on him to get up to size because he's just not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But he's probably one of my favorite projects, because so in his little pattern, and I don't know if you can see it, but in his little pattern, there's like these little areas right here.
Yeah.
Is literally like purple. It's purple. And I wish you could see it. Because again, lighting is everything. You just can't see the true like beauty of it until you're in person. Yeah, it's crazy because I look at some of the pictures on Morph Market and I'm just like, wow, these things are really gorgeous. Like, and then when they get here and in person, I'm like, wow, I'm like shocked at how beautiful they really are.
Right. Yeah. Picture doesn't do them justice at all.
But he's definitely probably one of my favorites. When I first opened him up, because we did an unboxing on him, and I was just like, you could tell by like my facial expression in the video, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Like, I think that's my favorite. And then I started having like favorites every time we would open up the box. So it was like, oh, that's my favorite. And I always had a new favorite, but he definitely stands the test of time. Like, he's definitely one of my biggest ones. Let's see if I can find one of his ladies. We're gonna pair him with. Let's see. So
it's like, who's not?
This girl is a butter super sentinel. And so she'll be with him before too much longer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when they all get up to size. But she's a butter super. But I really like her coloring. There's not really any purple in her, obviously, but she's got just that nice little pop, and I like her pattern more than anything. Her pattern it's just really pretty to me.
Yeah, it is. It's really pretty.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. And then we have a whole monsoon project going, and then outside of outside of that, like I'm really excited about like the hurricane project. So I really like the hurricane. That pattern.
Yeah, the hurricane is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pattern's just really cool on that one. That, and then you got that like the blitz and the trick too. So we've got one of everything up here.
Yeah. Where's our trick? We have no trick somewhere. I think mahogany het red. Oh, he's on the top. I need a footstool.
I feel you on that. I need a footstool.
Yeah, we have the trick het red exanthic.
I gotcha.
Let me see. Where's my little stool?
This little trick girl.
What?
This girl is a blackhead trick double het for clown and pied. She's a...
Say that again?
A blackhead trick double het for clown and pied.
Oh, nice.
Let's see if I can pull her out here.
There's a male too. Oh. So this is the trick. Oh, why is he being crazy? This is our trick het red baby. That's not happy.
Oh yeah, Ted does not look happy.
No, look at him. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
Stop being that crazy.
Yep. So nice. Yeah.
He's hissing and moving.
Trick. What? Candy, you said?
Het red.
Het red. I don't know where I got candy from. I'm like, what? I gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Baby. Yeah.
You can definitely see
the
like
pattern is like so crazy to me.
She's really nice. Yeah.
Oh.
He's excited. Yeah. Thank you, Respawn Exotic. It's pretty cool how comfortable you've gotten with snakes now. You go, girl. Like that's the thing. Like I was super uncomfortable. Like I wouldn't even touch them.
I heard.
Yeah. I was petrified because I had a bad experience with a boa constrictor when I was little, and nobody took the time to actually get me back to a point where I could be comfortable.
Bring your confidence back with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
So it's coming. Like I said, I'm still not completely 100% confident, but I'm doing a lot better than I once was.
How are you with the big breeder females?
They don't really bother me as long as, like just getting them out of the rack. Like if I have something to kind of put over their head and then I can reach in behind them, I'm usually I'm okay with that. It's really when I pull it open and then they zip back. Yeah, and they're like, I'm ready. Like, come on, come at me. And I'm like, oh no, I'm good. I'll stay out here. You stay in there. I'll come back later.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Hate to bother you. But
our inchy female is, I'm like, ooh, she's scary. She's so scary. She's so big and very food driven.
I know one of our she's massive. It's our Toffee girl. Our Toffee girl is absolutely massive, but I love holding her. She's just so chill. Like,
yeah,
she takes up my whole lap, and it's like she's beautiful, but it's just she's just chill as can be. And then you got some of them that are a little bit more like, I guess they're smaller, but they're quicker and they're feistier, and so they get me a little bit more hesitant. But I'm getting there.
I'm trying to think which one. Darren, which one is the one that scares me the most? It's the inchy, huh? The inchy female? What? The inchy female that scares me the most, where I'm like, no. Yeah. But there's the banana female. I'm going to pull her. I like her. What is this? She's mean. Let's try. Let's see. Oh. She's so big. Okay, I'm going to try this. Come here, big girl.
Oh, wow. She is big. She's a big mama jamma.
Yeah, I don't know what her weight is.
That's an inchy?
No, this is the banana.
Banana.
I think the pastel coral glow.
Oh, okay. So she's a pastel.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Desert Ghost?
I don't mind it. It's okay. Like, I know you don't like Desert Ghost.
No, I just think it just washes every daggone thing out. I'm like, it just looks like pale yellow to me. Like everybody's like crazy about it.
You know what I think about it is it's very creamy. I like how creamy it makes it look. Let me see. Where did this come from?
We have a tag.
Yeah.
A tag out of it.
Come out. Yeah. Like this one. You don't like this one? Fire DG?
It's okay. But it doesn't do anything for me. Like it's just, I guess I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. Does that make sense?
Until you see it do something wonderful.
Wonderful, yeah. I'm like really critical, I guess. I'm really like, it's got to be like the prettiest of the pretty for me to even say, oh yeah, that's pretty. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just washes everything out to me so much. And I just,
Yeah, it lightens it. It lightens
yeah,
it
yeah.
lightens them up. Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's one of those. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
Right.
Let me put her back. So was there any were there any genetic combinations or whatnot that you just were like, yeah, I want that. Like that's my idea. Like I want to go with this project.
I see. Lace. Lace. Darren and I talked about lace a long. Oh, she did. Okay. Like this male lace that's
Oh.
a little bitey. But lace, we talked about lace long before we bought a lace.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of, I don't know, we just looked into it and we never, I don't know, I don't know, but now we got a Mojave lace.
A Mojave lace.
Yeah, Mojave
That's
lace.
one of those that I love. I like Mojave. Like Will's not extremely like just over the moon about like Mojave, but I like Mojave. I like what it does. I just like how it interacts with different things, especially GHI.
Yes, yes, we have a Mojave GHI, don't we?
Let me see if I can find it.
We have Mojave GHI. Yellow belly lace. Oh, nope. She does 8. I thought we had a.
Yeah, here's our little GHI Mojave girl. Okay, so Respawn says that their significant other likes Mojave too. So this is our Mojave GHI girl. And like, you know, I get it. She doesn't look like just crazy, insane, amazing or anything, but I just think there's something special about her. Like it's beautiful to me.
Oh wow. Yeah. I like the coloring. I feel like Mojave has that like smooth, like a smooth pattern, like a smooth look to her. But this is our GHI Mojave. That's just, God, these animals are so crazy today.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's beautiful. Yeah. I like her. See, I just love that. I love how Mojave it just really interacts really cool with that GHI. But I like the GHI pattern too. Like that like hollow, you know, like the hollow alien heads or whatever, like they're just hollow.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to me. And then you still have that like that gold specking or whatever, that gold ribbons out from around it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
So I like this girl, you can't really see all her patterning and stuff, but she's got it. It's just hidden.
Yeah, it's on the sides. It washes out. Where's the
Let me put her up. She's a little bit more movie.
How do you feel about Blackhead?
I love Blackhead. That trick girl that I just had out, she was Blackhead. Okay. I like the Blackheads. You too. There's Will from Hella Heat. Hey, Will. Yeah. What you got? What you getting out now?
Let's see. This is the Blackhead Mojave.
Oh, okay, cool. I can't wait to see this.
She's a brighter. I love this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's beautiful too. Yeah. I like how her that dorsal is just like lined with that, that darker black, and then it kind of fades down towards the end
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, she has a ringer gene too. I don't know if you can tell.
Okay.
On camera.
Yeah, see, that's beautiful to me. It's just like
I love the blackhead.
Yeah, it's like outlines things so nicely. Almost like it's like 3D.
Yeah. It's easy to detect, that's for sure.
Yes.
If your animal has it, you know it.
Right, exactly. Let's see. What was
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, which I have like sometimes a lot of times I have a hard time with identifying morphs.
Oh, I know.
When there's so many morphs, I'm like, wait, where do you see that? You know, where is that marker that you see that I don't?
I can't. It's like I'm trying, and a lot of times I can pick out GHI. I can see that. I can see like hurricane. Those I can pretty well. I can pick out monsoon. Monsoon is one of those that I can pick out really easily. Clown, clown. But
Banana's
like,
easy.
bananas easy. But like when you start getting all these other things involved, when it's like there's 7 different genetics in one, and it's like, I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah, you're like, help me out here.
It's pretty. That's all I know.
It's nice.
It's nice. But I'm excited about our monsoon project though. That's gonna be fun. Because we have I'm hoping it ends up proving out to be het. It's like a 50% het. It's actually a double het for 50% for monsoon and pied. And we had 2. One's a male, one's a female, and the female is actually a gorgeous banana. Let me show you her.
Let me see.
Yeah, she's
in shed.
Yeah. I know, girl. It's okay. So I am ultra excited about this one. And like I say, she's a banana, 50% het monsoon, 50% het pied.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I am super excited. We actually hatched her here. So she's from the very first one we hatched. Yeah.
Very nice. I like her pattern. Wow.
Right. That's just like gorgeous to me. She's got just the right amount of spots. I really like her. Like if you can kind of see if I can. You see how it glows almost.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it. I know that the video's not doing it justice.
No, it's not.
I
wish. I literally would. Like, oh gosh, it's just beautiful. Like, let's see.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, look at the spots. See, I like the spots. Oh, you can see the
right
on the tail.
Yeah, you can see the tail. Like the tail is just. Let's see if I can.
Yes.
Yeah. That's just crazy to me. I love it.
Another one I like is the dreamsicle. Of course, the dreamsicle.
Of course, the dreamsicles. Yes.
Yeah.
That was Darren's like baby project, wasn't it? That was his project. He was just wanting to hit for a while.
Yeah. And the day he hit it, oh my gosh, it was like, I was on my way over. He called me. He's like, I was mad at him. I was like, why you didn't wait for me.
You didn't wait for me. I was mad when Will put the first eggs. I was like, why did you not wait on me? Why didn't you tell me you were doing that?
Yeah. I was like, you couldn't wait. You knew I was on the way. He's like, I couldn't.
He just couldn't. He just couldn't stand himself.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you excited about coming to Tinley?
I am.
Yeah.
We're all ready. We got our tickets, our room.
Yep.
Our car, everything, all lined up.
Well, we got a room. We got a room, and so we've been trying to vend Tinley. Like We've been on this waiting
Yeah.
list forever now. And so Will's been calling like every day. We're like those people, you know, we're going to annoy the heck out of them until.
It's important. It's something serious.
Exactly. So he was like, I guess, surfing the web and looking at the NARBC, the Tinley, like the vendors lists and stuff like that. And he's scrolling down through there, and they have our name in there as vendors on the vendors list for NARBC Tinley March. So I'm like, I would assume deductive reasoning, you know, that we actually got in, but we haven't like, you know, gotten
had the verbal confirmation
from them. But like, I'm ecstatic. Like that means like I made the right call, because I found tickets, like round trip tickets from like literally the airport that's just right down the road, which is hardly ever the case. But I found tickets for $168 round trip, right? And I was like, holy crap. From here to Chicago, right? So I was like,
oh, you're not that far.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it was like, you know, that was really low for our area. And I said,
what?
Yeah, I know, right? I said, I'm going to wait, because if I buy these tickets and then we end up vending, like, you know, we'll have credit, but still. And I'm glad I made that call, because I booked the hotel, but, you know, didn't book the tickets. And now we're going to be buzzing up the road 13 hours.
That's like, that's tickets for if we want to go to Vegas.
Yeah. Exactly, for y'all.
From here to Vegas. You don't even know how much we pay for our tickets.
I hate the thought of it. I'm like, I sit there and I like do hacker fairs, and I like put them together, and I try to figure out the best. But this was just a round trip, no layover, just straight there and straight back, and it was perfect timing. So I was like, well, oh well.
Well, on the way to Canova, oh my gosh, we had a layover.
Oh, I bet it was
getting
bad.
there was literally a nightmare.
Oh,
but it was, you know, it wasn't quite a nightmare, but it was just like every hang up that you could think of, like lost our luggage, had to be delivered to our hotel. They rented our car out that we reserved. Like,
so it was.
So we were Ubering everywhere. I was like, that's not happening in Chicago. Like, we're paying for everything ahead. No reserving, just pay.
Just pay. Just go ahead and do it. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited now. Like, I can't wait to get.
It's getting closer.
It's getting so close, and like we have so much to do if we're really actually vending. So it's like,
well, if you're on the list.
Yeah, if you're on the vendor list, like that should mean something, right?
Yeah, for sure. But then you have to pay for your tables, and it's like, well, that could be a hang up. It's like, okay, we're on the vendor list, but it's like, hello.
Exactly. Now, so do you have any other species that you work with other than ball pythons and cresties?
Tokay geckos.
Tokays, yes, that's right. You
Tokays.
do. You have those little bitey things. Yes.
Those little bitey things. Well, you know.
You're brave.
So, I have a male. Well, I'll say my daughter has a male. I say I have a male because I take care of him. But, and his name is Gizmo. And he's the nicest, friendliest. You can just reach in. But of course, I don't just go in, but I announce myself like, hey, hello, Gizmo. Don't bite me. But he's so friendly. I can just go in and grab him and pet him and move him around, touch him around his mouth. And he's the friendliest, nicest tokay gecko I think we will ever own.
Probably. You probably got a freak of nature.
But I mean, he wasn't like that when we first got him, of course. He was, barky and bitey and everything, but he ended up you got to really work with them, and you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
And you skip a day, you put yourself a week behind.
Yeah.
They go back, but with him, he's good. We have 4 other ones, and 2, they're all females, but 2 of them are, they're okay. Once you start working with them, then they're okay.
Right.
But they take a lot of work.
I got you. Makes sense.
Yeah. And
that's
tarantulas.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do tarantulas.
Which we're sending one your way. Did Will
tell
you?
No. Oh no. Yeah. He didn't tell me that. He did not tell me that. Oh no, I'm good. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm good.
I'm just kidding.
There are some really crazy colors though. I've noticed, like, they're blue. Like, there's some blue ones. Blue
yeah,
I never thought that.
We have an electric blue. We have 2 electric blues, and the fronts of their legs are like electric blue. They're beautiful, but there's nothing to be scared of.
He said, "Look,
and sapphire."
He said, he's talking about the tarantula.
He said, "The hell you are."
They're like, nah, homie, that's not happening.
We're gonna send you a tokay and a tarantula.
And a tarantula. Look, we just got rid of our lychees. Like, we don't need any more body things.
Oh.
Yeah.
We had one.
We had a lychee called El Chapo, and he was El Chapo for a reason. He about El chopped my finger off.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it was terrible. And he hated me. I'm pretty sure if he ever were to have gotten out of his enclosure, like, he was coming straight to kill me. Probably bite my foot. Yeah. Oh, he hated me. And it was just me. It's funny because I made the fatal mistake of touching his cork bark. That was not okay at all.
Really?
Not even a little bit. He was pissed. He looked at me. He looked at the cork bark. He looked back at me, and then, like, made this horrid sound and bit the out of me. I was like, ah! And so then after that, like, every time I'd walk by, I'd hear him go, and he was just like,
oh no, yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
Out, gone, bye.
So how about you? Do you guys have any other species?
Yeah. Miggy says, would you rather have that or another piggy? We have pigs. We have a pig.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oh, Roscoe.
How big does Roscoe get?
Well, he's a Juliana, and they say that Roscoe will only get between 40 and 80 pounds, but who knows? I'll probably have a 200-pound pig rolling around in the house before too much longer. Hey, pretty.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, we have Chihuahuas. We do have some Chewies, so we're excited about that.
I would love to get into Chewies.
They're beautiful. They're like the ones that I'm like kind of after. They're like the lime green, pink, and white. So with the white mark. Yeah, Miggy, Will says we're sending Roscoe to your house. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Roscoe, he's a good pig. If I'd had the pig before I'd had my dogs, I'd just had the pig. Like, I'll tell you that, because the pig he's potty trained. He's the only thing he does.
You like him that much?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. I like him. He's a great pet.
Is he stinky?
No, pigs don't actually smell. It's the stuff that they roll in, like, outside. So if you have your pig completely on the inside, they don't smell because their skin, they don't have the sebaceous glands that actually create the smells and odors.
The smell. Okay.
Yeah, they just don't. They don't. So, but hey, Miggy said, no need to worry about the shipping. I just need an invite to the barbecue. Miggy, no, sir. We are not barbecuing.
I was saying, Miggy probably eat them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not barbecuing.
You got plans for him.
Yes. So I guess how involved are you in Sloan Morphs? Like, are you helping? Are you really getting into like, you know, a real role, I guess, as far as how much do you want to involve yourself in it?
As much as I can involve myself.
So it's
I
that fun
mean,
to you.
I'm here every day, you know, pairing and cleaning, and just Darren does a really good job in including me and try to teach me as much as I can learn. There's so much though. And he'll even be like, you don't even remember. I'm like, there's so much to know and remember and learn. So I'm definitely a big help in all aspects. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But, yeah. I'm always trying to learn like the breedings and the different morphs, and always trying to figure out how to identify like super inchy, disco, hypo. It's like, where is the disco? Show me the disco so I can see it in others, but it's
it kind of goes in and goes out. It's like I don't know. I just sometimes I can really see stuff, and sometimes I really remember it. But you know, he'll be talking, and like I am ADHD, like legit ADHD, and I look at him, and sometimes like he can tell that I've spaced out completely. I'm like, I'm not even in the world at this point. Like it's totally and completely like, I don't hear a word you're saying at this moment. Like I'm on a beach in my mind somewhere, relaxing, not listening to whatever it is you got to say that you're saying. He gets so mad at me sometimes. He's like, we need to be on the same page, the same mental page.
Yeah.
Like, well, you're going to have to take a break. You're going to have to take a breath.
Darren will be like talking and talking and talking. He'll be like, you're lost.
Yeah.
It's like,
she's saying Will sounds like Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah.
Ah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like Ferris Bueller trying to get out of class for that day. Like, you know, it's just like, Bueller, Bueller. Like, stop.
When I start going,
yeah. Yeah. If I've said what, oh, that's crazy 6 times already, like you need to wrap it up. Oh, really? Okay.
So how involved are you?
Extremely involved. Now I'm extremely involved. Initially I was not with the snakes because I was not with it at all. That was not going to happen. Everybody knows that. But whenever like he worked with me, actually, we have a Mardi Gras female, and I named her Jules. She's like one of 2 animals that have a name, that the snakes that have a name. You know, all of our geckos have names, but hey, GP snakes, Gershon is in the house. Thank you for visiting in and spending some time with the ladies today. But you know, we had this Mardi Gras that came, and she was just, it was crazy because she was as afraid and mild mannered as, like, I think it just surprised me how timid she was and how scared she was. And like, she got to where she would just sit with me, you know, in the house. Like I would literally just be on the couch, and she would just sit there in my lap and just get right up to me. And, you know, I guess she liked my warmth and such. And she was just chill. And like, if people walked by, it would scare her. So she would jerk back and like kind of cower down against me. And I got more and more comfortable with that. And I don't know, it's just like, I credit Jules for making me understand that, you know, they're not so scary at all. Really.
Yeah.
They're like us. If you corner somebody and you continue to, you know, press them, they're probably going to come out fighting. So it's the same concept. Like they would rather you just leave them alone. But yeah, I just like, and then now to see me like legitimately pulling out 6 and 7 snakes and holding them, like it just makes me want to get more and more involved. And it's like now, and two, because so we had the crested geckos, and I was so immersed in the crested geckos that like a lot of times I didn't have time. Like I would take care of the crested gecko side, dealing with that, and then he would be over here having to deal with the snakes. And of course, with me being freaked out to begin with, and like I'm not coming near that, like he had to basically take care of that, and I had to take care of the other. So it wasn't like I had a lot of time to just sit here and get comfortable, I guess, with it. But now I am. So, or
Right.
I'm 90%.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how these people and these guys go out here and do these herping trips, and here they go picking up these massive snakes and no, and these venomous ones, no.
I think it would be really cool to go herping.
Well, you go ahead,
all
girl.
go.
You
Come
go
on,
ahead.
all of us. We just all go together.
Number one, I like amenities, and number two, like I listen. If there's a snake in my backyard, unless it's been welcomed, unless I put it there, I'm still freaked out. I'm running the other way. If I run, like I will sit there and stand up and fight a grown man. But if I'm running, you best run too, because I've probably seen it's probably surprised me.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I just love them now. Like it's just, I don't know. They're really relaxing because they're chill.
Yes. Yeah. One of my daughters had said that it's just so relaxing to hold them because they're just like just like they flow.
They flow.
Their hands. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they're not. It's like with a dog, they're out like needing that affection. They're all up on you and they're jumping or whatever. And with these guys, they just sit and hang.
What that means?
Good book. But let's see. Just trying to think of other things that I was trying to think of questions to kind of ask you, because obviously, like, this is the first time I guess we've had an actual conversation.
Yeah. I mean, besides like being on speakerphone and hearing each other's voices when the guys are on the phone with each other. Yeah. I told Aaron, I was like, I've never even spoken to these people.
I know.
I was like this background,
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, Will, snake stuff is the guy thing, is the guy thing. And he's like, no, he's like, you are just as much a part of this and you've done just as much. You get down here and you do the things and we're in this together. When it's me, it's a we. It's not,
Yeah.
So
exactly. Yeah.
And it's nice for us women, like you don't see a ton of women doing this. Like you just don't.
No.
There's not a ton. Like I think there's a girl named Nicole. She's got her own podcast, and it's growing and she's doing well, and it's impressive to see her. And then like you got Rec Room. I think it's Mary, I believe is her first name, and everybody was thinking that it was her husband that was doing it, but it's really her that was the actual, I guess, the person who really went with it, and it was her like creative thought and processes and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Rec Room, I believe, is where we got our bongo. We have a bongo, so that's
okay.
That'll be cool to play with. Yeah,
the bongo's really cool. I do like the bongo. Let
me see if I can find our bongo.
Where's the bongo? And there's that other one. Where's the bongo?
Let's see.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but he just said it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Here's our male bongo.
Grab this
Hypo het clown.
This one's cinnamon fire. Ooh. About tripped over everything over here. Now that one's a what?
Bongo het hypo het clown.
Gotcha. This guy is a bongo, a cinnamon fire bongo.
Oh, I like what cinnamon does to some stuff.
Yeah.
Not all. It doesn't always like. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes. Wow. Beautiful.
He sees my reflection in the camera and he's like, oh.
Oh, he's like, look, they
He's like, not having it.
He's like, I'm gonna get you. But it's your,
You're not really
it's your
feeling me.
picture. Same. This. Where's my eye patch guy? Girl. What's this one?
Cinnamon mahogany.
Oh yes, this one. This one's super nice. Cinnamon mahogany.
Oh yeah. See, I like mahogany too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like mahogany too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah. See, I like
The
that.
pattern is like so crazy.
It is. It really is. It's crazy. That's fun. That's gonna be really nice. I will tell you this. I think it's a cypress, maybe. I believe it's a cypress, but she's in shed. I don't want to mess with her too much. I don't like.
Yeah.
I feel like it. Like I wouldn't want it if I were like trying to take my clothes off. I wouldn't want people.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Like, don't. I'm trying to take my pants off. Don't come over here. Like, don't mess with me. But yeah, I try not to mess with them when they got the blue eyes. So she's over there in deep shed. So oh, nice.
This is our single gene mahogany.
Yeah. Yeah, I like. That's crazy. Single gene mahogany.
She, I don't know, looks a little different than ones we've seen.
Yeah.
But
she looks like she's ready to fire off too, huh?
Yeah, yeah. They're like always ready to eat. Always.
She feisty. She like, give it to me.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't give me the,
she's
you don't
all
give me
stiff.
the goods. Give me the goods, lady. Or I'm gonna bite you. I have a gecko that he is bitey like that. He will bite everything, anything and everything. He is not afraid of anything.
Oh my gosh. I know we have a gecko that he's on my side for cleaning, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. He is so bitey. I'm just like, okay, yeah, here's my hand, because as soon as I open his container, he's like ready to jump up and out, like attack me. And I'm just like, yeah, he's ready. And he like grabs my hand and, does his little barking. I'm just like, oh my God. Okay.
Oh. So are there any other projects you're excited about, or is that?
Well, this one, I love this one. This is the Pastel Phantom Pied. I love Pied. I do.
I like Pied. Yeah.
Look at this girl.
Oh, she's beautiful.
You asked like, what is my favorite? Like this one, I love this one. I told Darren, I was like, I love her.
She's beautiful.
How she has like the eye patch.
Yeah, she has the eye patch and then that one little yellow patch right there. Look at that.
Just one.
Just one. Wow. Yeah,
she doesn't have no other pattern, nothing. Some speckles, but yeah, she got an eye patch and an orange patch. But yeah, I like her.
Yeah, she's really pretty. Really, really pretty. Yeah, we have a ton of pieds, like a ton of pieds, and like that's something that we do have is the DG pieds, and I'm happy that he got that. That's kind of something that he wanted, and you know how it is. I don't really care for DG, but it is what it is. Like they are really nice. Let's see. Do I have? I don't know where exactly everything is. I'd have to hunt for it, but we do have several DG pieds.
Of course, we got this one is another one of my favorites. The clown, a VPI Exanthic clown.
See, I love that the VPI Exanthic. So when we went to Tinley this past year, I saw I think it's called an Arkham Knight, something like that. That is the prettiest snake. Oh my gosh, by far. Oh yeah. See, that's beautiful. I love that example. That's one thing we haven't gotten into yet that I would love to.
No.
I'd love to go with. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty, and fresh out of shed is like so crisp. But he's a favorite too.
Hey Nixon, thanks
That'd
for
be nice.
stopping in, supporting the ladies. Yeah, and just
And then we have the.
Oh, what is that one?
This is the. Make sure I get it right. BPI Xanthic Yellow Belly.
Gotcha.
He's
So I guess
dressing up.
what's the belly look like? What's the belly look like?
Very. He's like, oh, I'm warm.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. All right. So I guess I've been trying to like kind of brush up on my understandings of like some of those color enhancers and things like that, and like just how they affect pattern and stuff. So I've been trying to do. Oh, well, Will says our Atari male is 66% het for BPI Xanthic. So I guess we're trying
Got
to
a
be.
het.
Yeah, we have a het. Or possibly a het.
Yeah, the yellow belly is something.
I'm just going to take a second and just remind everybody who's watching, just if you notice down there on the bottom of the screen, it says Redline Shipping. If you use code FLAWLESS5, you can get $5 off of one-time shipping label. So that's go use our little code and enjoy $5 off. So I just wanted to thank Redline for that and make it possible for us to ship all these babies everywhere.
Yeah, we used it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's what Will was saying, that y'all had used it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Redline is awesome. His whole process like is really, really awesome. The way the website is so user friendly. Like it's just they're very quick to help you out. Their customer service is just on par. Like it's on point. And just their system in general. And he really works very hard. I think he's really like at the top of that game for sure.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. There were no complaints on this side. That's for sure.
No, I haven't had any complaints. No.
Yep. As far as I understand, that's who we are going to be using.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome.
So.
Well,
do you do any feedings? Do you feed?
I mean, I have before, but 9 times out of 10, he's down here doing that while I'm doing other stuff. So it's like I've gone and got the rat order before, and I'll bring them back. I don't really like doing it because I want to keep them. So it's hard for me to like.
I was there keeping one time, and I was just like, you know what? No.
I kept one, and his name is Stuart, and he's such a good rat, and like he's probably been my best pet ever. Like he's just a good little boy. He comes to his name. Actually, it's funny because he got out in the house one time, and I'm like, crap, the rat is out in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so he just runs around.
No. He's not supposed to get out. So he had gotten out or whatever. And I'm like, where is this rat? Like, oh my God, we have a rat in the house now. And so I'm like, Stuart. I'm like yelling, Stuart. Like he's
a dog.
Yeah, like he's a dog. And sure as the world, I walk by our kids have this like DVD CD tower that they keep like their games and stuff in. And so like I walked by and I was like, Stuart, and he popped his head up and looked at me. I said, Stuart, what are you doing? I'm like, thank you, Jesus, I'm finding him. And so he was like, he just came right to me. I said, come here, Stuart. And he came right to me. And so it's just like, okay, so he does.
They're smart. They're very, very smart.
They're very smart. Yeah. They're very smart animals. So I try not to feed because it's just, I can't.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm like, you guys are gross. Gotta go.
Like
now when they don't, when they don't die quickly, it's kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I will feed the big girls.
Yeah. You made that really clear. Those big girls are not fun.
I don't feed them. I don't clean them.
Yeah.
Certain times of the year, I'm okay cleaning them. Right now is not the time.
The time. It is not the time.
But
yes. Well, so I think I have, put them in there and like stood there and waited, and it just, I don't know, it makes me sad. It makes me sad, especially the little white ones with the red beady eyes. Like, I don't mind those. Like, go. But the ones like Stuart, he's white, but he has the dark brown black eyes, and he has a black head and black stripe down his middle back, and his ears just pop up. They're so stinking cute, and I'm like, oh no. This cannot happen.
I sent Darren this Instagram picture of this one. It was a Burmese mouse. Oh my gosh. If we came across one of those, like we would have to keep it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm gonna have Darren send it to you guys. Oh my gosh. We're like, where can we get these? We're like looking it up. It's like, oh no, you can't find them. But
I know they were talking about the Dumbo ones. And
yeah,
I can't remember. I think it was Kenny Constrictor from his Cold-Blooded. I think it's Cold-Blooded. I think that's his Dow. He does amazing Dows. He's got the blood spatter and crime scene.
Okay.
Crested geckos, and he had a story about a Dumbo one that just chomped on his finger, like it was bad. He said, never again. They gave me the killer.
I'm more scared of getting bit by a rat or a mouse than I am a snake.
Yeah. And so Stuart, it's funny because Stuart, he's social, so he will walk up to me and like nibble on my knuckles, like he nibbles. But he never bites hard because that's how, they kind of socialize with their human interaction or whatever. But he thought that my finger was his marshmallow treat the other day and whoop, right down on my finger. I said, ow. And he backed up like, oh, I'm sorry. That was definitely not my intention.
Like he knew.
I thought you were a marshmallow.
Well, funny though, but the snakes are like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Once they realize like, oh wait, they sink their teeth in and they're like, no, oops.
Like, you're not food, I'm sorry.
You are not food. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Yeah. Except the babiys, like the hatchlings, they don't care. They're mean. They're so mean.
I just opened up the drawer a minute ago on our most recent hatchlings, and they're all in there, whatever. And they looked up at me like, food? What are you doing here? Like, yeah. They get feisty. Yeah. Well, look, we've been on here for about an hour and almost 15 minutes.
Okay.
I think we did good, right? For our first,
I think we'll see.
We did okay. We did good. We might not have really delved into like a bunch of genetics, but sometimes you gotta just enjoy a pretty snake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, for everybody that's in the chat and stuff, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.
Yes. And if you haven't already checked out Callie Mob's Sloan Morphs on Instagram, Sloan Morphs is their business. So check out Darren, and obviously Flawless Exotic Creations. We're everywhere. Google us. And again, just plug Redline Shipping there. If you haven't used it, go use Flawless 5 for $5 off of a shipping label, one-time use. But is there anything you'd like to say?
No, just thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and maybe we could do this again.
I'd love to. I think it'd be fun. Maybe we can go live from Tinley.
Oh, let's do it.
We should do it.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Well,
I'm excited to meet you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited to actually meet you guys in person.
I know.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
I
Like
know, right?
it's funny because it's like, oh look, we got people in things. Morphic Exotic said that they were cleaning rats and didn't know this was happening. They're gonna rewatch for us. And then Ray Nevada said, great job, ladies. Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we did. I think we showed off more snakes than the boys ever do.
Oh, maybe. I think so.
I think we did. I think we actually put our hands on more snakes today than they do. It's because they can't shut up long enough. That's what it is. I think so.
It's the boyfriend thing.
That's right. Look, Morphic Exotics. So y'all got more balls, most definitely.
For sure. For sure.
Yes,
For sure.
absolutely. But all right. If there's nothing
Okay.
left to say, then we appreciate you, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, bromance.
Yeah, we're gonna have what is that? Chick. I don't know what that is. Like, what is the equivalent of a bromance in women?
I don't know.
We don't have one. We don't have that.
Friends.
Yeah, friends. So I guess send your digits through the Instagram there, and we'll figure out our Tinley schedule and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, see
Okay.
you later.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.